Today I'm going to talk to you all about how I handle complicated riders. Uber and Lyft drivers, please watch this. But before I start this video, if you all find my content helpful in any way, I would like to ask you all to subscribe, like, and share, and hit the notification bell so you can stay informed on my newest content. So, if it's one thing that Uber and Lyft drivers need to learn, is how to handle complicated riders. You're going to deal with complicated riders as much as you deal with riders that's not complicated. When you're dealing with the public, a whole lot comes with that. But I'm going to give you some advice that's going to help you navigate complicated riders. Now, when we are here driving, we're just trying to provide the best service that we can. Be courteous and respectful. Just trying to avoid any types of unwanted bad energy. Where as an Uber and Lyft driver, that is hard to do. And like I said, you're going to pick up complicated riders on a constant basis. They come in all forms, shapes, and sizes. It doesn't matter. Complication is complication. Drivers are only out here trying to make money. Dealing with complication is just unacceptable, especially when it's unwarranted. You know what I mean? But I'd be damned if I'm going to allow somebody to pontificate their will on me in my goddamn car. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I said pontificate. Look it up. You will not impose your will on me in my car. It's not going to happen. You pick these people up. They got things going on out there in the outside world. And, they pay for these trips, and Uber give you these little $2 and $3 or whatever it is that they portion that they're going to ration out to you as a driver. And then you got to deal with all of this bad energy. People talking, being verbally disrespectful to you. Do this, do that. Imposing their will on you because they paid Uber and Lyft for a trip, and they paid you a percentage. They think that because they paid for that trip that they own your motherfucking car. Absolutely not. No. You don't own this motherfucker or the next one that I own neither. You don't own nothing. You paid for a motherfucking trip. And you're going to act accordingly until I drop you off. You're going to act accordingly until I drop you off, or I'm going to put your motherfucking ass out. Plain simple as that. There is absolutely no reason for a Uber or Lyft driver to deal with complicated riders. If you do, you're creating harm to yourself. Unwanted stress. Anxiety may be triggered. A lot of people have anxiety issues. Anxiety may be triggered. A lot of people are introverted. They don't like to speak up. So they would allow someone to run over top of them. And I understand that's their demeanor. But in this video, I'm going to show you how to deal with them motherfuckers. Okay? It's just too much negative energy that as drivers we're not looking for. Man, we out here providing a service in our motherfucking car. We pay the insurance, we put the gas in it, we pay the maintenance, we put the tires and shit on this motherfucker, and then you gonna get your dried up ass, whoever you is. Them, they, he, her, sir, ma'am, and bring that bullshit from out there in whatever the fucked up situation it is you got going on, and bring your ass up in here with that bullshit. Hey, can you roll the windows down? Hey, can you change the music? The ton of a bitches on the phone and they got it on speakerphone and bitches arguing and hitting on the seats, all hype about whatever it's they talking about. Motherfuckers just going crazy. Got they looking at a movie or listening to some music and shit so loud that it's interfering with you transporting them on. No. No. Hell no. All money ain't good money. And at some point, as an Uber or Lyft driver, you have to draw the line. We don't have but one defense. And that one defense that we do have is the motherfucking cancel button. That's all the drivers have. Drivers don't have, think about it, Uber and Lyft drivers. They have taken everything from us. All of the liability is placed on us. Anything, if we breathe too hard, they deactivate us. You can be perfect and they will deactivate you. All on the word of a customer. There's no due process nowhere in there. And the only one thing that we have in our defense as Uber and Lyft drivers is the motherfucking cancel button. And it ain't nothing hard to use in the cancel button. It's nothing. There ain't no steps to it. That ain't a goddamn thing. I'm not going to sit here and talk about this is step 1 and step 2. No. This your motherfucking car. You paying bills. You paid the note on that car. Or you paid for it. However you got it. It belongs to you. You don't have to accept any unwanted bullshit when all you doing is trying to get out here and get paid cents per mile to make a few dollars to take care of some shit. No, it's absolutely ridiculous. Put them motherfuckers out. Open them. Any complication that's bad energy or some bullshit that you don't allow. If you don't allow something in the car and you open up your mouth and you say, hey, I don't allow that, and you get in it back and forth, that's bad energy. See, because they're questioning you on, you already told them what it is. They'll say, okay, well, I'm sorry, leave it alone. But any back and forth and it puts back, it's going to escalate to more of it. The more you have to explain yourself. This your motherfucking car, you don't have to explain yourself. Uber and Lyft don't have to explain themselves when they motherfucking deactivate you all for false accusations. So you have one weapon at your defense as a Uber and Lyft driver, and that is it. They done took away the right to sue. You got to make sure that you keep your eyes open for the terms of service updates so you won't be forced into arbitration. They done completely took the deactivating you on multiple platforms. The gas is going up out here, the cents per mile ain't doing shit to even out, making it make sense being out here? Yeah. And drivers still drive because some drivers don't have nothing but debt. So you motherfuckers that get in the comments and say, oh yeah, man, well, if all this is going on, why are you still driving? Motherfucker, mind your business. Why are you still going in the store buying stale-ass wraps that smoke that bad-ass weed that they're spraying all that bullshit on that ain't getting you high? Why is you fucking with this bitch with the flat-ass booty? Huh? Why is you sneaking around with a transgender when you need to just come out the motherfucking closet? It's a whole lot of shit I can say that I can ask you. Well, why is you still doing this? Huh? Why are you still drinking when your liver bad, motherfucker? Why ain't you taking care of your children? You put cum up in her. So yeah. So for all you motherfuckers that want to say, well, man, if all this is going on, why are you still driving? I can't believe people still driving after all this is going on. Some people don't have no choice. They have to do this. And the first chance they get, they're going to get away from it. But you don't hold no moral compass to tell somebody well, I don't understand why you're still doing it. You're dumb and all this and all that, man. Fuck you. Okay? And I speak for drivers. Now, it's unacceptable Uber and Lyft drivers to deal with any complicated riders. Hey, man, look, you do not need nobody draining your energy. Hey, man, hey, a lot of drivers are fatigued because they're out here fighting against this algorithm, trying to make driving 7 and 8 and 12 hours make sense financially. Man, if you are a driver that drives 10 to 12 hours a day, trying to make driving that many hours a day make sense based on the amount of gas that you spend, yet still trying to say, hey, man, well, I think I did pretty good today, or I feel like I wasted 12 hours doing nothing. It's exhausting. And then to deal with unwanted bad energy from complicated riders wanting you to do shit that's not included in the trip. Hey, can you stop over here at this store? I'm only going to be a minute. Or this, that ain't included in the trip, man. No. You understand what I'm saying? Doing all types of bullshit. Want to try to get a ride without children by the proper child restraint seat. You gonna get the ticket, not them. And get mad with you when you don't and let them do it. You understand what I'm saying? All types of shit, man. Pulling out, they're doing all types of bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Or open up some food in the car and go eating in the car. You tell them, say, hey, I don't allow nobody eating. I don't see no signs in here. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you don't have to put signs up in your car. Man, if you all tell somebody that you don't allow something and they give you any types of pushback, cancel the trip. Pull over somewhere to a safe place on the road, right? And cancel the trip. Plain simple as that. It's it. Man, look, parking lot somewhere safe, off the road where there's plenty of space they can get out the car. And you go up the app and you hit cancel trip. And when they say, what's the reason? If it gives you anything about complicated rider or whatever, write down in the descriptions. Very complicated rider. Makes me uncomfortable. Click. Cancel trip. Your money has been refunded. Please exit the vehicle. That's it. No back and forth with them. Let them say what they're going to say. As long as they get out of the car. You understand? And if they don't get out the car, you get out the car. You call the police, said, yes, I have a passenger in the car. I'm an Uber driver, Lyft driver, and I canceled the trip. It's a very complicated passenger, and I just wanted to get out the vehicle. They make me very uncomfortable. Plain simple as that. That's it. When they get their bitch ass out the car and go about their business, you done with them. Erase it. Eliminate it. It's out your mind. Take your deep breath. On to the next trip. They send multiple trips throughout the day. So, I mean, you may just hate to say it, man. Well, I might have take a few dollar trip on small trips to make up for it or whatever. But to sit there and to go through any types of complications with riders that you are given a ride in your car because they paid some crumbs to Uber and Lyft, right? And they're going to get up in here with complicating like they own this motherfucker, like they the lead holder or note holder, or they the financial institution that gave you the financed the vehicle. No. No, motherfucker, you own this. This my shit. And we're going to act accordingly on the ride, or I'm going to pull over to the nearest spot. There ain't no back and forth. Clearing, not the side of the highway. We don't want to do that. If you're on the highway and they got this shit going on, take the closest exit up. When you get off that exit, you pull over into a travel station, restaurant parking lot, store somewhere. Go in there, cancel trip, write what I told you to write. You know what I'm saying? Complicated rider makes me very uncomfortable. Your money has been refunded. Trip has been canceled. And you go about your business. You may lose a few dollars on the miles, but let me ask you a question. What's more important? What's more important? Your sanity or getting a few dollars off a motherfucker that's trying to run your car, that's done got up in there and imposed they will with all their bullshit on you because they paid for few dollars for a trip. Man, these motherfuckers don't even know how to act on motherfucking city bus. They go up, look at the motherfuckers on the internet fighting up in the Waffle House. Waffle House people don't even make no money. They go up in there fighting them. Them people sitting up in there sweating like a motherfucker, cooking hot browns and waffles and shit. And the dirty son of a bitches go up in there after they have been drinking all night long and act like motherfucking assholes. I'm talking to you motherfuckers that's probably doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Now you look up, you go to a Waffle House in the middle of the night, you can't get in, you got to order from a window. You see what I'm saying? As an Uber and Lyft driver, that's your car that you're paying for. It is absolutely unacceptable to deal with a rider that is complicated. You don't have to deal with it. You signed up to be a driver. And yes, a lot of things come with it, but as drivers, hey man, you don't have but one thing at your defense. You got one thing to defend yourself. And when you defend yourself with that cancel button, you're defending yourself and your sanity. Plain and simple as that. It's unacceptable, man. I wanted to leave this video today and I wanted to show you all how to deal with complicated riders. You don't have to deal with them. Plain and simple as that. So, you don't deal with them. You cancel the trip. You tell them to exit the vehicle. Your money has been refunded. Hey, to all you introverted people, I hope you all were able to get something from this video. At some point, you're going to have to stand up for yourself. You know, hey, I don't want any confrontation. I don't want nobody putting their hands on me. And they're going to jail if they do. They booked that trip under their name. They're going to jail if they do. If they didn't book it under their name, whoever booked it for them going to jail. You understand what I'm saying? So it don't make no difference. Speak up, people. It is absolutely unacceptable as an Uber and Lyft driver to deal with complicated riders. Hey, my name is Rideshare Real Talk. And if somebody didn't tell you that they love you today, I do.